Is that another difficult thing to overcome when you've got all these catchphrases that people expect you to be saying? And
No, not at all. I mean, to me, it's saying that you played your character so effectively that people got so into it that they just, for a moment forgot you were you and loved this character and wanted to repeat what he was saying. It's just so flattering, and it's amazing to me personally, because you realize when you're on Saturday Night Live that if you come up with something, you're like becoming part of pop culture, which to me is just amazing. Like when I did Yeah, That's the Ticket, it started off as an inside joke between a friend of mine and I, the pathological liar, and then Yeah, That's the Ticket, it's from old movies, which I like a lot. And where were you last night? He goes, I was at the library. Yeah, that's it. That's where I was, and I wasn't anywhere near it there. Yeah, that's the ticket. I was at the store buying groceries. I tell you, I didn't. It's like that. And I kind of took that and mixed it with Pathological Liars Anonymous, which was supposed to be a spoof of a guy at an Alcoholics Anonymous, and guy getting up saying Pathological Liars Anonymous, and he's a liar, and then he just starts lying about it, confessing that he's a liar, but lying in his confession. And next thing I knew, the whole country's doing it, and Gary Trudeau did a cartoon on it. It's so flattering, and then I see headlines that say, yeah, that's the ticket, and people on TV and people coming up to me and they're going, that's the ticket.
And you introduced that on The Tonight Show, right, that character?
Yeah, the first time I did it on TV, I did it on The Tonight Show.
And it got a good response right away.
Oh, yeah, people are telling me they saw it and they were putting it on their answering machines, and that was like March of 1985. So when I got Saturday Night Live, it could be like the next thing, and it was.
Between the Saturday Night Live, your Sinatra stage show, the Broadway that you did with Grease, the producing, the movies, the dramatics, and all this, what do you think is going to be the overriding thing that people would think of you for?
Saturday Night Live. They'll say, I could cure cancer tomorrow. And they'll go, oh, from Saturday Night Live. And you know what? It could be worse. They could have said former garbage man, which I was, so maybe Saturday Night Live ain't so bad.
And out of all your characters in Saturday Night Live, which one stands out the most for you?
Well, most affectionate is the Sinatra characterization because, it's most dear to my heart. But I love the sports guy. I love doing the sports guy.
Can you slip in a little bit of the sports guy?
Hello again, everybody. Joe Piscopo, Saturday Night Sports. The big story. Mike Weinfeld. Exciting, thrilling, awesome.
Do you mention Cajun Man? You do that?
Yeah, I'll mention him on occasion. If I'm in Washington, I'll say Washington. Try to make some people happy. That's all I'm here for.
Where the hell did you come up with that idea?
I was in California with a couple of my friends when we were driving around. Oh, we saw some Cajun guy at a restaurant before we went out, and I heard him talking, and I was laughing at his accent.
Has anyone taken it seriously? Like some Cajun guy get all upset over that?
I didn't think so. I got my first letter a week ago. It's a Cajun guy saying, if you think we're morons and we talk like that, and sad thing is I don't even know much about Cajun people. I didn't even talk to the guy who I heard that night, so I felt bad. But
what about Opera Man? Where'd you come up with that idea?
That I came up with because there's this guy on 57th Street in New York. He sings like that all the time. He holds you go to give him money, and he kind of like runs away from me. You don't know why he has the cup. You thought it was, to make a little money as a singer, but every time you go to give him something, he kind of bolts away from you.
Do you get feedback afterwards?
I'm from New Hampshire, and I have like some New Hampshire buddies I still talk to after the show, and they'll call me up. Adam, that was hilarious, buddy. That was unbelievable. My friends were dying laughing and whatever.
Do you think the whole Al Franken thing on Saturday Night Live is your best-known bit, or is it Stuart Smalley?
I guess Stuart Smalley. A lot of people come up and really like the Stewart movie. It meant a lot to them.
And do they expect you to do Stewart when they
I can break into Stewart anytime you like.
What would Stewart say about Late Line if he were to give a promo for it?
Well, I don't know much about politics or news or any of that, stuff, but it's very funny. It's about time someone puts something on TV that, challenges you just a little bit. And I think it's really good. And Al Franken is, I don't know, he seems a little judgmental sometimes. But, I think by and large, his heart's in the right place. And it's not for me to forgive. I always say forgiving is forgetting. So you get when you forgive.